The views expressed in this broadcast do not reflect that of the network and/or its affiliates. Visit buttonroach.com for more information and to view the entire network. The following is presented by Button Roach ENT, Uncensored Global Entertainment.
I know my I know my I know my I know my I know my
I'm very real. I'm real.
This is Real Loud Radio. I'm your host, DJ Real Naughty, and this is the Real Loud Radio Show, and this is episode 6. And we have a special guest with us today. He goes by the name The Reaper, and he's a rapper. He was born in 1977. His name is Ricardo Porter. He is from Memphis, Tennessee. And if you don't know where Memphis, Tennessee is, well, obviously it is in Tennessee, and it is one of the toughest, roughest neighborhoods to grow up in. So definitely, man, Memphis is a real loud place. And hearing The Reaper, you know, he's a real loud rapper, and I just had to have him on my show. And we definitely have some of his songs that we want to play for you. And it's going to be a great show, guys, so let's get into it. I'm going to play his first song on the show right now, and it's called You Know Who We Are. So let's see who The Reaper is. Let's find out who this guy is, this rapper, up and coming. And with this song, let's play it for you guys. You Know Who We Are by The Reaper. Let's do it.
You know who the fuck we are. Okay. We do this shit for the streets. We do this shit for the... We do this shit for the streets. For every hood, in every corner, on every block. For every nigga from pimping hoes to slinging rock. Gotta hustle, cause hustle the only thing we got. Black gold is here, and I promise you we will not stop. So here we go, nigga, ready or not. Poppy rock, got the recipe, and he's stirring the pot. They all in the front line, ready to close up shop. And I'm coming through in behind just to light up the block. Gotta keep it hot, nigga, cause that's all we know. You ain't no competition, motherfucker, just let it go. I'm from the street to Memphis, and we don't play around. And if you want it, we can show you bitches how we get down. I know niggas from every hood, from the north, south, west, and east. I get a word and they coming to clean the fucking streets. We getting knives regardless, no matter what. Either you ride with us or partner you against us. Yeah, you know who the fuck we are. We do this shit for the streets. We do this shit for the... You know what's up. When you see them black trucks roll up, we ain't here to play no games. All we here to bring the pain. We the ones that want you about, but they don't say our names. And we the reason you panic when the mood starts to change. We the ones that pay you to visit when your stupid ass get out of line. And we the reason the witness protection rates on the rise. Better recognize the people that you dealing with. Dog, if you started, we gon' be the ones that finish it. We can make shit go from bad to worse. If you believe in bad omens, then we the curse. The reason you get hauled off to the morgue. We the trouble that you run into when you out looking for it. You never know what's coming cause we move in silence. Train for combat, the definition of violence. We believe in family, loyalty, and respect. And we the reason that everything fades to black, motherfucker. You know who the fuck we are. We do this shit for the streets. We do this shit for the Black Rose, baby!
That was You Know Who We Are by The Reaper. And we actually have The Reaper with us right now. He's on the air with us right now. What's up, The Reaper? How you doing?
Yo, Naughty, what's going on? What's up, Real Loud Radio? What's going on?
Hey, man, how's it going, man? How you feeling right now, man?
Hey.
You're on the show, man.
I'm feeling good, man. Excited to be here. It's an easy day today, so I'm feeling real good.
Nice, man. You know, it's a real honor to have you on the show. You know, we're glad to have you. So, yeah, let's get into it. So, basically, like, you know, who or what inspired you to write and perform, you know, music?
And actually, when I was a kid, man, I was inspired. My biggest inspiration was Michael Jackson. I saw him come out with, when I was young, he came out with Billie Jean, and it was like, I could tune in to exactly what he was saying in the song. It's like his song just brought you in and you could actually visualize it. And when the video came out, that was it. I wanted to learn just about every dance move he had in the video. So, and that inspiration from him just singing and writing his songs and just being able to pull you in and visualize it, I wanted to be like that. I wanted to be able to write to where I could pull people in and they understand what I'm feeling, or they can relate to what I'm feeling or what I'm saying. And that's one of the big inspirations that I had growing up as a kid, and something that really got me into the arts and got me into the music and performing and writing.
Definitely, Michael Jackson, King of Pop, definitely had a huge impact on, the music industry and just the world in general. Like, a lot of people definitely look up to, Michael Jackson. When he passed away, where were you when that happened? Like, what was going on? Like, what happened when you found out? Like, what did you do? Like, how did you feel?
Well, I was actually at work when I got the word, and I thought it was I just didn't believe it. I thought it was somebody just going around saying something, or I kind of had a feeling something happened, but I didn't think it was as serious as it was put out. So I went and did my research and really found out that it happened, and I was like in shock. I was like, one of the best entertainers that ever lived is gone, and I'm like, okay, what are we going to do now in this genre, in this area? What are we going to do? So, it kind of took me back.
Wow, yeah. I remember I was in New York, and I'm born and raised in New York, and I just heard it, and I came home from school. And I was just like, I couldn't believe it. Like, I just finished buying a pair of Jordans, another MJ, Michael Jordan. So it's like, damn, like an idol. We lost someone, Michael Jordan, Michael Jackson, Michael Tyson, like these people that are inspirations to us.
Yeah.
So that's cool. That's cool.
And you had people that growing up as an artist or being an artist, you had tons of people that wanted to work with Michael, and they never got the chance to. But when they come into hip hop or R&B or even pop, that's somebody on the top of everybody's list. Hey, I want to do a song with him, or either do a song that he wrote or something. So that was a big blow to the industry.
Definitely. So, like, are there any other artists like that you're listening to, like, right now?
Yes, I'm listening to Rick Ross, Pitbull, Eminem, Iggy. She's kind of hot right now. I listen to T.I., Kendrick Lamar, and I try to keep an open mind when it comes to music. So, because you never know where that inspiration might come from. So, I try to keep an open mind. I listen to Taylor Swift, Justin Timberlake, Trey Songz, Usher. I even take it old school. If you want to bring up some old school rappers, I probably heard from them, and some of the underground artists. I kind of listen to them. Artists like Tech-9, and there's several other artists I listen to just to stay in the loop and see how I can variate from what they're doing and create my own type of style. Or if I have to reinvent myself, what can I do to what can I pull in? What sources can I pull in to reinvent myself and create a different style?
I like that, and I think there's some rappers out there that they probably only listen to rap music, and I think that's, I don't think that's smart. I think, honestly, you should, broaden your horizons and, listen to other types of music, because inspiration can come from, like, country music. It can come from, classical. Just the instruments, just hearing them, like, that could, inspire you to maybe have a different type of flow. Like, I've heard rappers say that they listen to, like, a clarinet, or they listen to a saxophone, and they use the saxophone sound to kind of, like, use it as almost their flow. Like, I've heard, rappers say that, and I've heard tons of rappers saying they listen to certain soundtracks, like of The Godfather and of movies. It's like, it's crazy how we get inspiration from all different types of, music in different ways,
Oh, yeah, most definitely.
That's cool. So what is the best advice that you've ever received before? received it?
And I actually have more that was on the top of my list, but one that really stood out to me, especially growing up as a kid, was there's no such thing as having no such thing as you didn't have a choice. There's always options, there's always a choice, and it's up to you to make that decision. If it's bad, if you made a bad decision, learn from the mistake. If it's a good decision, learn from that. Learn how not to make a bad decision again. And another one is basically, I remember one of my uncles told me, he said, "Shit happens. Shit happens. What are you going to do about it?" So, and that basically told me, hey, yeah, it happened, but I can't sit here and sob about it. I can't sit here and let it take control of me. I need to get up and do something about it. So, and those kind of two of the things that really stuck with me, especially growing up and through life. You can expect the unexpected. When it comes, be prepared to do something about it. Be prepared to adapt to it.
Yeah, that's true, man. It's like, don't cry over spilled milk. You know what I mean? It's like,
yeah,
you gotta clean it up. So, yeah, I mean, I definitely agree with that, and talking about you didn't have a choice. I mean, that's very true. A lot of people say, "Oh, I didn't choose this life; it chose me." Growing up in the streets, it's like, yeah, it's hard, but if you choose to do certain things and you choose to do bad things and be around a certain type of crowd, then, you're just going to be like giving back, that negative. You're taking in the negative and you're going to let that out. And a lot of people just kind of
keep it around you.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you take me back to something one of my brothers said, and he was one that had been in and out of jail for a minute and trying to get his life back on track and everything. And he told me one day, he's like, "Man, I just can't win. I keep getting into the same thing, into the same trouble." And I told him, I said, "You got to change the people you hang around. They're not doing nothing. They're negative. They're around the wrong things. You got to do something about that. You got to get away from there. How do you expect to do better if you're still running around with the wrong crowd?" So you got to make that happen. It's not just going to naturally happen. You got to do something about it, or you'll still be in the same circle that you're in.
Definitely, the company that you keep can ruin someone's character. It's like you can be a good person and be around those types of people, and it could just ruin somebody and change that person for the worse. And I feel like a lot of times, when one is, in that type of environment, we make excuses and we kind of delay things. And it's easy for us to be around those people because they accept us. When everyone else rejected us, we, chose to run to them. It's like we didn't have maybe that strong family, that close family we had, or, something happened. I read your bio. I mean, it's crazy. Like your parents, they split up, they got a divorce. Like, how did that affect you? Like, what did you feel like you needed to do after that? Like,
I felt like family is the only thing that matters, and you grow strong through family. And even though my parents separated, I still had the many brothers that I had and sisters that I had. I still had that love for them, and I had it in my heart to where I have to do something. There's something that's got to be done on my end to ease that burden on my mom, but also try to be their father figure, not allow my younger siblings to go in the wrong direction. So I did a lot of things that I thought were right and ended up being the wrong decision. But I ended up learning from that. But there were times where I sat and thought, man, why did this happen? Or, why did this happen? Things could have been better. But I immediately had to wipe that off, get that off my chest and move on. Because one thing I felt in my heart and I put in my mind was that I would never want to be that way, or I'm never going to grow up and be that way. If I grow up and I got a family, I'm going to stay there through thick and thin and keep their family together, because I'm the provider, I'm the support.